believe I stayed in this again. And the two of them compound on you. And so that shame and that humiliation just continues to build up. And it's so important, I think, for people to understand, for somebody to look at them and say, look, what's happening, this is not right. It is okay for you to say, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I don't care what you've done. I don't care where you've been. I don't care, what your past, what you have in your past. Nobody was born to be abused.
And we need to change the dialogue. And I think we've heard some of that conversation today about, looking at her and what is she doing. And people will often ask me, well, why does she stay? But the question is, why is he hitting her? Why is he being abusive? And so we communication look like? What does healthy masculinity look like? It's a great conversation. And we have to have conversations like this, creating that space where we're challenging our own philosophical beliefs about how to do prevention, how to do intervention, having those tough conversations to say, what are young people wanting? Because as a 36-year-old woman, I don't think I know that anymore.
Well, not only what are young people wanting, but what is normal? Bart, and I want to ask you about this because you've been in the education field for 20 years on this. Aren't what we're seeing, some of this abusive behavior in teens, they're just doing what they know, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we can look at all the models that are out there and see what's there, but so often, I've always used the explanation, even in classes that I teach in, I'm like, it's so hard to see when you're in it. It's so hard to see. Every friend out there, that's why we developed the website that we have Break the Cycle, we have Love is Respect, we have PaveTheWayProject.com, we have great websites out there because it is so hard, and friends all see it. They're all having the conversations, and the question is, can we give them information to have the conversation in a way that creates change? Because there's been a lot of conversations with people that are in abusive relationships by friends that go nowhere in changing that relationship with that abuser, because that conversation is so hard. It takes so much time, and kids are so often communicating with each other so constantly to listen, which is what a victim needs, is that space. It's so hard to settle in when the world for youth is so fast.